It is very encouraging to examine actual original artifacts that demonstrate that we arrived by creation, that we owe allegiance to a creator, that there's a purpose in life and a possibility of a bright future, as opposed to evolutionary theory, assuming we arrived from a chaotic past, have no certain purpose in this life, and have a very questionable future. One of the more intriguing and gratifying of these original artifacts owned by the Creation Evidence Museum is a little finger. This is an original finger, having been discovered by a little lady in the same rock layers as the dinosaur footprints are found in the Paluxy River Basin. This particular finger has been analyzed, first of all, by spiral CAT scan. It's been demonstrated to be genuine. That is, we have the distal, the medial, and the proximal joints showing with spiral CAT scan. We have the actual bone being read by spiral CAT scan. We have the actual cartilaginous ligaments being read by spiral CAT scan. But that isn't all. We have the fingernail and the cuticle and the taper read by spiral CAT scan. And one of the more intriguing things, it is slightly compressed. For those of us who actually work in the fossil record, we find that all fossils are slightly distorted. You never find a perfect fossil, which means that the fossilization process requires an immediate coverage so that bacterial decay will not occur. This has to be completely covered. More pressure is added to that, and while it is still pliable, slight distortion occurs. The head of the entire science department at a recognized university was able to determine that this was the fourth finger on the left hand of a girl, the ring finger, a young lady. This was found in the same layer with the dinosaur remains. What does this do for evolutionary theory? Professors Milne and Schaefersman admitted in Journal of Geological Education that if we could prove that man and dinosaur lived contemporaneously, that would actually bring into serious jeopardy the standard interpretation of the biological and geological history and strongly favor creation and catastrophe. Well, sure enough, a little girl proved that and thus demonstrated the truth of the biblical record. We did not arrive by evolutionary process. We arrived by the hand of creation from Almighty God.